So some stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to
Like,
Bethesda,
please
it's
take
worth
it,
selling the
please.
thing at a price close
Take
to
our
zero.
Fallout 76.
Because it brings people into the atomic shop.
I'm intrigued, so let's watch the Fallout 76. I know I know what it's about. But I assume it's about a Fallout game? Oh, disclaimers. It is about Fallout. Oh man. The Fallout of 76.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead.
No,
Or working at a different office.
no,
How did this happen?
no.
Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
Oh, it's about the game. Like, it's about the way the game came out.
2018. It began with everyone getting just a little hyped up.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
I thought it was gonna be more like a lore video about the game.
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we have.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting. And they promised we'd know more at E3.
So, chat, was he good?
E3 hype time.
Cause
The press conference.
we're from the future, chat. Was he good? I've never played it. I still remember this nightmare. Oh God. It wasn't the game after Fallout 4. It wasn't. No. Oh, spoilers. Spoilers. Boo. Fucking spoil the whole video, man. That's crazy.
16 times the detail.
16 times the detail.
16 times?
All new rendering,
That's how many
lighting,
times I jerk off a
and
day.
landscape technology.
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size of Fallout 4.
4 times?
And it's our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting. November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day
Yeah.
one patch of 50 gigabytes.
For fuck's sake. I'll see you
A
tomorrow.
day one
But once
patch of
that's
50
downloaded,
gigabytes?
People start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout.
So is it like a multiplayer Fallout then? You know, because I thought Fallouts were like single player. I remember that.
76. And oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them. Goodbye world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye heads, bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere. Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4. Use more than one nuke at a
It's
time.
reminiscent of Cyberpunk, but I assume this happened before that.
Server's dead. Textures far too texturous, an all-consuming void. Error log
Ooh.
307. Can't pick up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose, frame rate problems, screen tear problems, getting too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by
Man,
invisible
getting
enemies.
too swole is not a problem though. It's just called being in the pursuit of the beginning. Because you want to be the biggest, you know? You ever felt like you want to be the biggest person in a room? Yeah.
Spawning too many enemies,
It kind of speaks for itself.
spawning too many god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise! Floating objects and a traveling merchant. Just to name a few. Joseph Anderson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3
hours of glitches? Because most glitches aren't even that long. 3 hours. Oh, yo.
hours
Watch it?
long.
No. I'm good.
But it gets worse. Error CE348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers brick entirely. Also, when
What?
the date rolled over to the 1st of January
Imagine you get a game and your PC is just gone.
2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one thought it prudent to program in other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts. This guy had a level 78 character that was randomly replaced with a level 8 character.
What?
Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about it.
Teehee.
And many players are not thrilled with this game, and they want Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone else to know that too. But Bethesda owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet for their rage. The only solution was to put a torch
I mean, dude, if my PC got bricked after getting a game, I wouldn't want to sue.
to everything else. Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam. The backlash was immense. But surely level heads would prevail.
Don't ever mess with gamers, okay? They have the most free time out of everyone on the internet. If you put out the game that they were prepared to play and the game is bad, all the time they would have spent playing your game is gonna be spent just harassing you, man. Straight up. The most jobless people on the internet. Amen, man. Amen. Let's go. Never mess with us, gamer.
The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad. Oh dear lord, they hated it. This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Almost heaven.
West Virginia. Rich Mountains. Shenandoah River.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really fucking boring.
Could barely bring
Honestly, that's
myself
probably
to
the
play it.
worst. Because the thing is, if the game is fun, you can live with the bugs, right? Because sometimes the bugs make it funny. As long as it's not straight up unplayable. But being just really fucking boring is probably the biggest sin.
In order to finish this review,
No one on staff wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not gonna subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this fucking mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime. The mods on Reddit almost gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened? Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed. The deadlines were tight. Too tight. Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of the game kept getting bigger.
We're gonna need distant weather
Damn.
systems.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all
It's
night and I
almost like if you don't give people enough time and money, they're not going to be able to complete your project, and then you're going to release an unfinished game, and then everyone's going to get mad, and then you're going to have to spend like 2 years fixing it, and then it's going to finally be playable, and people are going to be like, ah, that was silly that happened. No?
just
We're
finished.
gonna need 16 times the detail.
Please, Todd, no more.
We're
Too
gonna
many
need
times the
4
detail.
times the size of Fallout 4.
Too many
That,
times
and they
the
were trying
size.
to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer framework. What else could you expect?
That's why I give my kids Fallout 76.
The fool.
Now, Bethesda could tolerate the bugs and the bad reviews and the irate players, but what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits. Infinite
That's
inventory,
crazy. That was the
infinite
problem.
invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication, unlimited XP, unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were
You see
unencrypted
now,
and you
that's
could warp
fun at least. Now those are, that makes the game interesting.
or clip into the quest room. And someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally, this can really mess with other players' online experience. So Bethesda was ready, with the ban hammer
This just
and a blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone. who
That's
happened
crazy.
by.
You're taking down the only people that play your
But
game.
Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email
Is
to
this a
players
company
called
where
Cheating.
there was like a lot of things to come out about, or am I? No, that was Blizzard. Different B gaming company, man. My bad. I was gonna say some shit.
We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community. That's right, 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back. But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused him to reconsider this approach. One more exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items in the game, and it would be an absolute disaster.
Like, why would they just have a room, like a physical room in the game for that? Can they just like do that with like codes and I don't know, their mambo jumbo? Because of the spaghetti code? Like, that's so funny to have a physical place where you keep the dev stuff.
Well, shit. Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black
Literally
market.
robbing the dev
At first, they
loot.
tried the usual approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun?
Yeah!
Die.
Imagine you farm that, and they just ban you because you have it. That's fucked.
Eat it. Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room, and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts. Get in quick with a level 1 account, get all that good shit, then get the fuck out. Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account, and you're good to go. Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished.
Hell yeah, we got him.
Beaten the game.
We got him. Fellas, we
So
got
the
him.
problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game. So they wrote another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, Cheetah. Do you want to tell us how you did it, and we might unban you?
If any of the characters on this account have possibly visited one of these locations, please describe the way it was accessed in a reply to this email. That detail should provide the information necessary for us to correct any corruption issues on this side, safely release this account, and return these characters back into the world.
Please? Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended. It's not known whether this
That's
approach
so
works,
funny.
but from what I've seen, it's still possible to get into the dev room. November 22nd, 2018. Just a week after the release.
Yeah, remove the
game
dev room now. Ask the cheaters how they did it.
goes on discount. From $60 to $40 to $35 to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller. Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to
Like,
Bethesda,
please
it's
take
worth
it,
selling
please.
the thing at a price close
Take
to
our
zero,
Fallout 76.
because it brings people into the atomic shop, which is where the real margins are, and it inflates the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Not good. There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code? And while sales are low, returns are high. Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform. So they have all the control. If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous. But then word about this spread to forums. Then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads. No one gets a refund now. Everyone go home. Show's over. Robot customer service man engage.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience.
It's funny because they didn't even have the ChatGPT fucking AI responders back then. It was actually people who had to write this shit.
A few things followed. First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
It's not the GameStop employees' fault, man. Bro, it's not their fault, bro.
Thank you for calling GameStop. This is Brian. How can I help you?
A bit of an overreaction.
Bro!
But probably also fake. Second, the media. And third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms.
I mean, honestly, chat, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes shit at work is so boring that I would actually prefer a task like putting a shelf back together. Is that weird? Like, it's weird to say, like, it's still a task, but it's like a different task. So there was this one time this customer had a stroke and he brought down this entire thing of batteries down. And then I had a great time putting the batteries all back. You know what I mean? It's bizarre, but I actually would be like, ooh, now I get to put this back. Ooh. Instead of doing my other stuff.
Service may not be strictly legal.
But this is not to say you should go to stores and just put like overturn shelves to give the retail workers a nice little job. This is not to say that.
November 27th, 2018. Miglaccio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems, then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state.
Yeah.
Updates on this lawsuit are slow, so I'll keep you informed on the second channel.
Do not vandalize stores.
Look, there's a meteor headed straight to Earth.
Oh no,
Oh
whatever
my
shall we
God.
do? If only NordVPN was there to save
anyone
us.
Curious enough to read about it online? Not me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and I have died
What
a
is Snap
virgin.
for? I can't guess.
Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Street. It's a streaming platform with some of the best
Couldn't have guessed
documentaries
that.
and non-fiction from around the world. Partial nudity? Maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly, the most arousing thing of all, knowledge. Works for your Roku, Android, etc., etc. It works on everything, okay? Science, nature, history, tech, society. CuriosityStream.com/InternetHistorian for unlimited
I know this
access
video was
to the
50
world's
billion
free
years
top
old, but
documentaries and
I still
non-fiction
gotta
series.
don't skip.
Use the promo code InternetHistorian during the
Sponsors.
sign-up process to
'Cause
get the
I'm a
first
fucking
30 days free. then cancel
Lecherous
anytime.
React Andy, so the most I can do is watch the fucking sponsors.
Wink. Please, look, I
I know
need
what I am,
sponsors.
man.
I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it. And now I'm back to square one. Please. CuriosityStream.com/InternetHistorian. Ads over. Let's rewind a little bit. Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow. It came with a helmet, box, map, army toys, and a
Power
genuine
Operation.
West-Tech canvas bag. Fast forward to the release. And customers noticed that their precious bags, which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land,
Of course.
look a bit different. In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come in.
Oh, no,
Did
man.
they really just advertise one thing and deliver another? You can't do that.
Wow,
So there
that's-
was a surge of
wait,
backlash.
you have the bag? Wait, do you have the helmet as well? Wait, did you get the bag?
And people began emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers. By this point, customer service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't
Bro.
planning on doing anything about it.
Bro!
That's the whole email. Staff at
Bro,
Bethesda
that's
aren't
crazy.
even hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally, the internet goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Wow. Well, I got so mad, I shaved everything off my face.
Okay, guys, this is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea.
It's fake money. You can give them fake money at least. I just give them 4,000 fake money. Bro, it's like that's not real money. You can make that money up. Just give them that.
Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency that you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the power armor. Whoa! What about you? Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right. Fuck the bag.
Light wood laminate, let's go.
Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate. Of course,
Light
this
wood
was
laminate.
Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage, and even the media started piling on.
Bro,
Almost heaven.
where's
It even became
Virginia?
part of that class action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material, apparently. That was quickly debunked. Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers. Oh dear.
Of course, bro. Of course. Of course they gave them all out to influencers, bro. Yup.
It's not the same one, of course, but it's sourced from that ever-scarce material, canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop, for 700 atoms.
You can't even afford it with
Ooh,
what they
just
gave
short.
you.
Well, the bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble, so they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine, we'll make your precious fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc., and we'll ship out the bag to you in 4 to 6 months. But it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed. Not knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website. And that is the tale of the duffel kerfuffle.
That's bad.
How could this have been so difficult?
That's not
they
good.
made one for New Vegas. One last piece of merch. A rum drink. Nuka-Cola Dark. Pre-orders available in September. Shipped out on November 14th. $80 plus postage and handling.
$80?
Not cheap. But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving. Or at least it would have been. November 14th came and went, and there was no rum.
Bro, stop.
Okay.
Bro.
A week later, on November 21st, an email comes through.
Bro.
There's
It's
a
a
delay.
bottle. How
Things
can you
aren't up to
fuck
the
that
usual
up?
Fallout standard, they say.
Oh man, they're gonna send them some like cheap, like, you know, those reusable plastic cups. They're gonna send like a bottle from that material. They realized, oh god, think of the bag. We can't ship this. We gotta remake them.
The usual Fallout standard.
The Fallout standards, man.
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
Did they ever come?
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since the pre-order.
Christmas miracle.
But as a show of good faith, we made this promotional video for you. And this is where things went from tardy to retardy. Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell? People were not happy. Look at that ratio.
Whoa.
Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we were promised.
Whoa.
And the media agreed.
Whoa. Whoa. So it's just a label. It's just a label on a bottle.
People began cancelling their orders. Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually costs us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one. Then what the fuck? We spent 100 hours coding the design. Convincing stuff. So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas.
So does it
The
even
rum is
have the
about
like
quality you would
bottom?
expect.
Can I
swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the
Oh,
shell.
man.
How they made this damn thing.
Oh man.
Still like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling. If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic.
Oh my
Any
god,
liquid
it's
will
just,
immediately-
it really is just a bottle inside of a plastic shell, bro. Oh my god, wait, I thought it was like, I thought by plastic shell they'd be like, you know those outside plastic labels? You know, like I thought it was made of glass itself, but it had like just those, you know, those thin plastic labels that bottles have that you take off, you know? That covers the whole bottle. Dude!
Immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker. Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you do want a decent version of this product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper, and they actually give a shit. Not gonna lie though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing. I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well.
Yeah, I thought it would.
Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars. This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit even called them out for it. So they deleted them. You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine.
Bro!
Now, if they're happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of
This
the doubt
is
about the
actually
glass.
goofy.
It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool. Good idea. I'd have that. Fallout 76 pant.
Isn't that
Singular.
illegal?
But why
It
is he
should
so
be if
mad?
it's not.
The photography is all just slightly off. This gaudy jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media. But does the 76 and $276 really make it more immersive? And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in this crumpled up toddler body bag. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is she wearing the size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, good job, print?
Bro, dude, I sold one item once in my life. I sold some roller skates, and I feel like I took better pictures of those roller skates to put for the eBay ad, unironically.
Now that's surprising. And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly.
They said, cola, bro. The 3XL being sold out.
Yeah, one of those, please. But bigger and brown. Is that so hard? Let's get
Yeah,
back
I
to the game.
guess.
December 2018. There are 2 new patches released that caused quite a stir. First, the good. For PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including push to talk.
Wow!
But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray!
Wow!
Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons.
That's a lot of money!
They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
I got a box of bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
There were also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray.
Wow!
The bad.
Oh man.
A whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs. They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster.
Oh, man.
Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
Oh, man.
I'll fuck you up. And the backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it.
What?
To encourage people to use the atomic shot.
Oh. Oh.
And let's talk briefly about
I'm not
that store.
gonna lie, bro. Microtransactions in a paid game is some of the worst bottom of the barrel shit. Like, I understand why Fortnite has this whole shop with skins you buy, but if I paid money for a game, let me just play the game, man. Why the fuck do I have to pay more money in the game to be good at the game?
Some of the prices are outrageous.
And also, the Fortnite example doesn't even work because Fortnite is not pay to win. You just buy cosmetics if you want.
Christmas tree for $12. A Santa outfit for $20. Blue and yellow paint for $18. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4.
Wow!
But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle. $24 for some Christmas-themed emotes.
Ew.
Twice the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price, only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense
this
of
is the type of
urgency.
shit you'll see on TikTok Shop where it's like, robotic puppy, buy now, a limited offer. If you order now, you'll get it for 50% off. Only 1 day left to order.
That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU. Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco. The new camera item that lets you teleport.
So is the game decent now?
But on the flip
Or
side,
is it
they're
still
also
kind of a
adding new
mess?
content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback. So, maybe Bethesda can do it too.
Still bad.
But
It's
for
still
now-
garbage. Still not great.
Todd returns to cryostasis, hiding in his bunker until the bombs of
Is this the
Alderaan
guy
stop
behind
falling,
Oblivion or is that a different one?
and returning only when it's time to get our hopes
I
up
know he did Skyrim, but I forget
once
him.
again.
Same guy, so he did both Skyrim and Oblivion. Because I know Oblivion Remastered came out recently and people loved it. So maybe they're trying.
CuriosityStream.com/.
Ugh. Epic! Well. God, Howard, you will buy his game again. They just added fishing to the game. Epic.